Hey, y'all, I want to welcome y'all to the very first edition of the Front Page Podcast. And this podcast right here going to set it all. It's going to set the standard, you feel me? Because anything cracking is going to be on the front page. I don't care whether it's music, acting, celebrity news, gossip, business, entrepreneurship. It don't matter. It's all going to hit the front page when it means something. So I want to welcome y'all to the front page, man. My name is Tawan Butler. I'm one of your hosts. My other host over there, I got my dog, been down with me since 1993 plus 3. You feel me? Yeah, that was on the spot. You feel me? That was on the spot right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My boy J Fowl. What's cracking, man?
What's good, man?
What's
happening? Ready? Man, chilling, man. Ready to do this thing?
Man, I'm ready here.
Ready to do this thing.
Right here on the Front Page Podcast, I'm going to keep it 100, man. On the front page, everybody want to know how to get money on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's the biggest hustle in the world. People are switching up hustles, leaving jobs to focus in on how to get revenue from YouTube.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, I got one of my partners, man, been coming to my business establishment, the Barber Co. 7320 South Rainbow, Suite 111. Come get faded or braided. That's just how it go. But I got my partner in the middle. You feel me? It's me right here. It's J Fowl over there. And then we got the homie in the middle. The homie in the middle go by King Issa Ali. You feel me? What's cracking, man?
Oh, man, just trying to make it so I ain't got to take it, man. That's
I
really
heard, say that one more time, man.
I'm just trying to make it so I ain't got to take it.
I heard that shit, bro. I think that's what everybody trying to do right now, bro. 100%. Everybody trying to stay out of jail. 100%. But we brought the homie here, man, because I first met this brother in the barbershop, and we always chopped up game on life, traveling. But then when we got into the YouTube era, you know what I'm saying, we started talking. We got into the YouTube era, and then we started talking, and then this brother, he done had pages, bought monetized pages, and still kept making money off the pages he buying, lost pages, bought other pages, monetized those pages. So we gonna find out how we doing all that, because everybody want to know how to get money on YouTube. And right here on the Front Page Podcast, we gonna tell y'all how to get some real money on YouTube, because we got a brother right here dropping one video getting monetized. But I mean, I wish I could do that. You feel me? Everybody wish they could drop one video and get monetized, homie. Absolutely. So we got the homie right here, man, King Issa Ali. What's up, man?
Oh, man, you know, just first and foremost, before we even get into it, man, I just want to say thank you for having me on your platform, man. It's an honor and it's a privilege, and it's nothing less than a pleasure to be here, man. And,
for sure. I appreciate it, man.
We're going to chop it up.
We appreciate it, yeah, because we diving right into the YouTube business, man. I don't even want to know where you from, all that, because people nowadays, it's microwave. They don't give a shit about you. How can we get to the money?
Right now.
How can we get to the money? That's all we want to know. You feel me? So,
but I always say, you know, before you got to get to the money, you got to get your mind right before you get your grind tight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not.
You gonna make me feel like I need a notepad. You keep rapping like this. I'm writing all this shit
right?
down. I'm writing all this shit down.
Yeah. No, man. But the main thing is like if you could do all the right works and all the everything right, but if your mind isn't right, you're not going to be able to withstand any of the storms or the mishaps that happen when it comes to whatever business that you do, especially YouTube.
For sure.
Because people think it's an easy hustle. It's easy in the fact that it's not back-breaking labor to do, but it's not difficult because, you know, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of dedication to really get it off the ground.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
For sure. So I mean, we'll dive right into it, bro. What type of mind frame do you need to have, since you're speaking on mind frame? So it's like you gotta have be in a 1-bedroom apartment by yourself and focus. Can you have a family and focus? Can you work a real job and focus?
Absolutely, absolutely. But the thing about it is wherever you at, you just, first of all, you gotta believe that you're able to get to the destination that you're looking for.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to first believe in yourself and in your product. You know what I mean? For sure. Because if you don't have any type of self-belief that it's going to work, again, any type of mishap is going to throw you off course, and then you're going to be looking for the newest best thing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
The problem is that you got a lot of people who want to do stuff, but again, as soon as it gets a little bit harder or gets a little bit difficult, I'm gonna do this. Okay, well then I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna try this. Okay, first I was rapping. Now I want to play basketball. Now I sprained my ankle. Now I'm gonna do producing. You know what I mean? It's like stick to one lane and ride it. You know what I'm saying?
So stay consistent and disciplined.
that stay consistent and disciplined, and again have the right mind frame that this is going to work, whatever it is that you do. And sometimes, you do have to switch courses because, sometimes you got to know when to let things go.
Okay.
But, you actually got to give it a shot, and you got to go through it to get to it, as they say. Okay. I hope I answered your question.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because I got shown another question. I thought of 5 more questions listening to you talk. You know what I'm saying? So, because, you didn't bought pages, right?
Yes.
That's already monetized.
I did.
Because that's a hustle out there in YouTube. The people feel like they don't have to grind, build a page, do all of this. So it's like, okay, so you telling me I can just go buy a page that's already cracking?
You can.
And then start making money? So break that down to the viewer, because the viewer is like, okay, I don't want to spend the time building this page. You feel me? So if I can just buy one like real estate that's already making money, break that down for us. Front page.
So the thing is that I'm just going to be totally transparent with you about my situation.
Be any parent. You feel me? Be any parent.
When I bought my monetized page. So I bought a monetized page about a year ago, and I really wasn't doing anything with it. I was just kind of playing around. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this thing real serious.
Hold on, can I stop you real quick? I hate to cut people off because people going to talk about people that cut people off. But when you say you bought a monetized page, right? You're obviously a smart black man, smart black businessman. Mm-hmm. So how much was that page making before you bought it?
It wasn't making any money. It was just automatically monetized. So the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000
watch. Okay.
The 4,000 watch hours wasn't even on there. So just to go back, like I said, being transparent, I didn't even have 4,000 watch hours. It just had 1,500 subscribers on there. Okay. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I kept putting the page. I kept making content.
Type of content. Tell us the kind of type.
So a lot of motivation.
So they know what King Issa talking about.
So my original page on YouTube is the Mansa Musa Mindset. That's the actual brand. But and it's a lot of motivational, inspirational content, right? Basically, because y'all know who Mansa Musa is.
For sure.
All right.
Everybody's
so, man in the world.
You know what I'm saying?
If you don't know, go do the knowledge on who that brother is.
Do the knowledge on who Mansa Musa was.
Do your research.
I figured, if I'm gonna have any type of motivational content, it's gonna be based off the richest person, and not only the richest person, the richest black person to have ever lived. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did.
So I have a question. So you bought a YouTube page that was already monetized.
Yes.
And then you just whatever your content was, that's what you're not trying to match the content that the page was already built around.
So I'm glad you said that, because that's leading to my point. Right. And that's the problem with buying monetized pages, because a lot of the times the people that you are buying from, they'll have a bunch of fake followers. And then, therefore, when I was sitting up there posting for almost a year, I wasn't getting any traction. Okay. I'm just posting content every week, twice, sometimes 3 times a week. Just, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe I got to post more videos. But what happened was that the people that were already on the monetized page weren't interacting with the content, so therefore the algorithm wasn't pushing it out. So and I kept doing this for about a year, and I'm like, okay, my thumbnails look good, my titles are decent, everything is optimized. What am I doing wrong? Yeah. I'm at your shop, right? I'm at your shop talking,
7320 South Rainbow Suite 111. And you heard the brother.
That way. Yeah, so I'm at your shop, right? And I'm sitting up there talking to somebody else who happens to do YouTube, and he's like, okay, everything looks good. Your videos look good. Your thumbnails look good. Your titles are good. Wonder what's wrong. And then I told him I bought the page monetized. He was like, that could be your problem right there. He was like, go ahead.
Why you say that?
Well, because
what you were saying,
I was just saying that nobody on the on that who followed the page was interacting with it, and therefore YouTube doesn't push the videos out. Gotcha. So it's like, okay. So he was like, why don't you try starting a new page? So this is where that mindset comes in, right?
Talk about that mindset.
So this is where the mindset comes in. See, I could have had a defeatist mindset, like, fuck, man, I done did this thing for a year and I'm not getting no results. Fuck, I got to start me a new page. Shit. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to think about it like that. What I'm going to think about is, okay, this is just going to be one of the pages that I run, because those videos are still up there,
evergreen.
And they're evergreen. So for whatever reason, one of those videos can pick up traction at any given point.
For sure.
So I had to think about that. I'm like, okay. So I just started a brand new channel called the Mansa Musa Mode. And what I'm more focused on was hip hop artists or black entrepreneurs or black celebrities who pretty much went through the dirt to kind of get what they where they wanted to go. For
sure.
You know, people like Puffy, you know, even though he's got his whole weird thing. Out. You know, even though
you can't stay locked up in jail forever, for
but not
being a
even
freak.
that. But
that's just, you can't do that. Everybody's a freak in their own way.
But my
you know
thing, but even with that, it's more so the things that he accomplished in hip hop. It's not necessary because, like I said, like him or hate him,
it ain't about his personal life.
It's not about
his business.
It's about his
business
business and what he went through to get to where he's at now, at least in the hip hop industry. Yeah. And then and then my recent one that just blew up, the one I did about Birdman.
That's the one I was gonna ask you about, bruh, on everything, because
and then
what it do? What's the view count on that? I ain't gonna lie. Last time I looked before the homie got here, I showed the homie J Val. I was like, bruh, I think this the one video that monetized the homie. Yeah. Right here. The one video that monetized 77,000 views.
I'm pulling it up right now.
On some Birdman shit. Quan might pull that up. Quan, I don't know if you can pull this page up and make it roll. I don't know. Quan, a magician, man. He can do what he do.
Here it is.
But I'm just saying.
I'm gonna let you say.
Can we zoom in on that? I don't even know if the homie can do it from right there. You feel? See, when the brother pull up his YouTube studio and give it to you,
and give you my analytics,
the niggas making money, man. I'm just saying. Don't nobody just open up their YouTube studio. You feel me? Like, if he could look, he pulled it up too. I told you that boy's a magician. Yeah. If you go to that Birdman video, you feel me? Like 77. Look at that, bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
51 video. Hold on. This video was posted as I'm scrolling. Okay, because I'm gonna keep it 100. This video was posted July 1st. What's today's date?
16th, I believe.
Yep, July 16th.
July 16th. Okay, this video was posted July 1st. He got 77.8 thousand views, 5,100 watch hours in one goddamn video.
One video.
Now, how many videos have you posted before that one?
Over 100.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Over 100.
That's so
but
crazy.
I'm gonna give y'all a jewel though, right?
Man, jewel us down. We like jewelry.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Well, first of all, y'all know about the cleaning product 409, right?
I don't know. No. You spoke Spanish to me right
now. Okay, there's the cleaning product. I don't know. It may be still around, but
you said cleaning product 409.
It's called 409.
Yeah. That's
I know 409.
409.
I thought you was talking about some high-tech new app shit. My bad, brother. I'm here.
Do you know how 409 got its name?
No.
Because it took the scientists 408 tries before they got the formula right.
Damn.
Say that one more goddamn time on the Front Page Podcast.
I said the reason why 409, the cleaning product by S.E. Johnson.
Every nigga got a bottle of 409.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? I just didn't know what you was talking about.
But the reason why it's called 409 because it took the scientists 408 tries before they got the formula right. So I say this. Are you going to take 408 tries before you do anything that you set your mind to? Right. Is it going to take 408 videos?
I will. I'm a grinder though. That's that mindset we talked about.
You know what I mean? But
I'll make 1,000 in
But here's
videos.
the thing though. There's a difference between keep going and staying persistent and consistent and know when to call it quits.
You got to know how to pivot. Sometimes you got to know when to pivot, when to switch it up.
That's what happened with me with my new channel. I had to pivot, try something else, still keep the same formula, but let me try a new broadcast, new email, new page, new everything. Yeah. And man, I just I literally woke up out of my sleep one day and I was like 20,000.
Bruh.
So I want to ask a question because we talked about this. You talk about the post being like digital real estate, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
absolutely.
So just expound on that. Like when
you think about regular real estate, right?
Yeah.
When you have regular real estate, you have to put equity into your property in order for you to, get paid dividends off of it. Yes, whether you rent it out or whether you sell it or whatever happens, right?
Whatever, gotcha.
So that's a physical piece of land. Mm-hmm. When you start up a YouTube channel, an Instagram, TikTok, or whatever you have, that's digital real estate. That's your digital platform. That is your digital space building.
Foundation that you can build off of.
And then here's the thing about it. You put equity into the channel, whether it's physical equity, whether you actually sit up there doing the videos and editing yourself, or if you do something that I do, which is called YouTube automation, and have everything on autopilot, and all you do is upload the videos and optimize them.
We got to get some game on that.
Speak a little bit more about
get on
that, bro. The
yeah.
YouTube automation, so you can kick your feet
if you
up
see- if you
like,
go
elaborate on that.
So if you go look at my videos, none of those videos I created myself. I didn't touch any editing equipment.
What?
No.
What?
Nor is my face or is my voice.
77,000 views, 5,100 hours out of one video. It's a brand new page.
Yeah.
You ain't do nothing.
Yeah, you gotta.
Well, I did do something. I had to upload it and optimize it myself. So I did do some work. But far as like sitting, sitting behind a computer doing hours of editing, I don't do that. I go to I'm gonna give y'all Jewel right now. If y'all go to
down,
drop
bro.
them, yeah,
y'all
drop
can
one.
either go to one or two websites. You can either go to Fiverr. Or you can go to Upwork. And then now. Let me be honest with you.
You better break bread with the Front Page Podcast. We promoted y'all.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The difficult part is going to be finding somebody to actually work with, because my editor, he's out of Bangladesh, and I had to go through like 4 or 5 editors before I found the right one.
Yeah.
So
the vetting process is kind of serious.
Listen, and that's where your mindset comes in.
So since we on that, do you have anything that you picked up along the way to help vet? Like what you know what I'm saying? What should the vetting process be? Like what are you looking for?
Well, for me, what I did, and it depends on the niche you're getting into too. So I would have to say, first off, are they well versed into the niche that you're trying to do? Okay. Second of all, is the quality good? You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. You make sure you have them send you some type of a sample. And sometimes, it takes you just working with the editor, showing them exactly what it is that you want, having them, tweak some things here and there. But you'll eventually find your rhythm, you'll find your person. And
whether that's your person, it's like being with like a producer.
Absolutely.
Every producer and artist don't necessarily blend well. They vibes,
you're not gonna see somebody like Currency or somebody like that work with like Lil Jon, and both of those artists are great, but they just have two different sounds and two different styles. So the same thing goes with the editing, right? You're gonna have to go through that vetting process. There's going to be some people that kind of mess you over. You know what I'm saying? I've had that, but at the end of the day, you gotta go through it to get to it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you, bro, because I can co-sign the homie when he talking about that Fiverr, because I don't know if you remember. When they told me at the barbershop, remember I called you to get some game on Fiverr. Remember I told the homie before we even started the podcast, I'm like, this brother right here, he gave me the game on Fiverr. You the one was like, okay, so I can go on Fiverr, set up an account, pay somebody I don't know, it's really real. Because people be like, I don't know if I want to pay somebody over there.
Well, the thing about Fiverr though, it's all protected. It's all protected though. So for whatever reason, if they don't do exactly what it is that you want, or they try to bullshit you, Fiverr is the fail-safe proof to where if they don't complete your order the way that you want it, they don't get paid.
Got you.
And then you'll get a refund, and then you'll get it's pretty much a credit toward another service on Fiverr. But yeah.
So tell me, like, I'm somebody who wants to go faceless. You just gave us a shitload of game on how to get in touch with Fiverr and explain yourself and the stuff you want and find the right person. So give me a step-by-step what I need to do if I wanted to go faceless, contact Fiverr, give them the niche I'm in, and explain to them what I want them to do.
First thing,
break it down for us, for the viewer out there, front page.
Well, outside of the mindset, the first thing you want to do is pick a niche. Pick an area.
And that's how you know he's still keeping it real. You feel me? Because people that's bougie, they say niche.
Niche,
same thing.
Tomato.
You
know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. All right, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Pick out whatever it is that you want to talk about first. You know what I mean? For some, like for you, dogs is a passion for
Raising
you.
Dottie to Roddy. Y'all better find out the flyest Rottweiler on YouTube. I swear to God.
You know, whether it be sports, whether it be dogs, whether it be cooking, whatever it is, find that lane, stick to it. Now you're going to have to decide whether you want to show your face or you want to be faceless. There's no right or wrong answer with that, but you're just going to have to kind of figure that out yourself. You got to figure out what you want to do.
Now,
so if you're going to if you're going to go with your face. Now, I will say this, the benefits of showing your face is people do business with people who know, like, and trust, who they know, like, and trust.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
I can dig that.
If you're on camera and if you're showing your expertise, you're pretty much showing people, okay, I know what this dude knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and mess with him. Now, the good thing about being faceless is that you could create a bunch of channels and nobody necessarily know it's you. You know what I mean? Okay. So, like I said, there's really no right or wrong way to go about that. You're just gonna have to know yourself, to thy own self be true, know yourself, and then go forward with that. So after you've picked out a niche, there's 3 things that you definitely need. You're gonna need a video editor, which you can get from Fiverr, and your editor can is usually. It can go, you know, depending on the quality of the video, you could get one from anywhere from like $5 to $20, or you can get one from $20 to $100. You know what I mean? It depends on your budget and it depends on the type of quality of work you're looking for. Luckily for me, the editor that I got him at a good price and he does great work. And I told him, like, once the channel starts rolling in, I'm definitely going to give him a raise and a bonus for helping me because he's a part of the equation with that.
I mean, when a nigga monetize you in one row, you feel me? You got to. How many videos did the Fiverr dude make for you before he made that?
All my videos are made from Fiverr.
No, I know, but how many? The same guy that made them?
No. So he made most of my videos on my old channel and all of the videos on my current channel now.
Okay, so he the one that got you monetized in one video.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
So you and him really. Y'all got one accord. Y'all locked in.
But I think I'm gonna have, because unfortunately, and here's another jewel, and I know I'm kind of jumping.
We love jewelry on the front page podcast.
I know I'm kind of jumping from topic to topic,
man, jump on.
Sometimes it's good to have more than one editor. Just in case, you know, something might happen with your other editor, because my editor actually just got into a bike accident. Damn. You know, and I FaceTimed to make sure he was good. He was going to the doctor and everything. But
over there in Bangladesh.
In Bangladesh,
going through it.
And he's still pushing my videos out.
Yeah, it's still working.
It's still working. Still working.
Fuck this accident.
So
I got to get this
money. And then, I asked him, I was like, hey, is any of this is going to affect you from, you know, getting this job done? He said, no, it's kind of slowing up a little bit, but I'm giving him grace because I understand what he's going through, right?
100.
But
this is when it would be good to have
exactly.
a backup.
That'd be a good time to have a backup, or if you want to pump out more content.
Right.
So that's kind of what you want to do. Let's see. So we got the niche down. So you're going to need, again, you need an editor. You can do a voice actor, but people are going the AI route. And I know what people are saying. People are cracking down with the AI.
Don't go AI route. Call me. I'm the new Allstate.
But here's the
voice,
thing.
the voiceover commercial.
You can't do everybody. You can't do everybody's voiceover, right?
Yeah, just
and
mine.
the beautiful thing about AI is that it can do a lot of things that, you know, your normal everyday person would struggle with doing, right?
Right.
So ChatGPT, 11labs.io.
I love
11 Labs. That's your voiceover, right?
I love 11
now,
Labs.
Here's the thing with the AI, because you hear a lot of people talking about, well, you know, YouTube's cracking down on the AI thing. And
I was just going to cut you off to ask you that, but I'm glad you kept talking, so I didn't have to cut you off.
Right.
Cut no nigga off.
But here's the thing. What it is that they're cracking down on low effort content.
Low effort.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What does that mean?
So basically,
break it down. Low effort. If y'all want to know, so faceless could hurt you, but break it down. So because we was talking about it. Quan was like, "Hey, if you going faceless, that could hurt you on some low effort shit."
It could,
so break it down.
Yeah. Low effort basically means like there's no value being put into coming from the video. So, you know, it'll be like one screen, something that's copied. You know what I mean? From somewhere else, and then you just kind of upload it with an AI voiceover. YouTube is cracking down on that. Like, so if you're doing like original content and you're giving some type of value and you're using an AI voiceover, that's fine. Okay. But you can't just, you know, cheaply use AI, because you'll get a lot of, if you go into YouTube and type in like how to make money online with YouTube, you'll see a bunch of like faceless AI stuff and a bunch of advice that's really not applicable anymore.
They promoting a lot of
you
that.
know what I
There's
mean?
a lot of people making videos on how to make a faceless channel to make money.
Yeah, and you just got to go about it the right way. Again, that's where that niche comes in, and that's where you really focusing in and honing in on your craft and kind of making sure your script is right. That's another thing that you're going to need. You're going to need is, now you could either have ChatGPT write your script, or you can have a person from Fiverr write your script. But let's be honest, with ChatGPT out here, and you got DeepSeek and Claude.ai, if you're gonna hire somebody to give you a script, more than likely it's gonna be a Chat GPT script.
Yeah, they're gonna go. Yeah, they're gonna.
You know what I mean?
They're gonna go through the same thing you could go through.
Exactly. Yeah. So what you would do, what I do, is actually get a script from Chat GPT, and then I have my editor kind of go over it, revamp it, and take some things out from there, and then we just go, and then he just upload it to 11 Labs, and then puts the video clips with it and all that good stuff.
So let me ask you this, bro. So when you put in all that work, you reach in the Fiverr, you communicate with a motherfucker at 11 o'clock at night, your time, but it's 10:30 in the morning at his time. He just dropped his kids off from school. Because I did business with somebody over there in Bangladesh.
Yep.
You feel me? Because when you put me on game, it let me know it was okay to spend money because I was comforted by King Issa.
Yeah.
You feel me? And if it went wrong, I was going to call this nigga.
Yeah.
All right? But he told me it was all right. You feel me? So I did it, and it was business as usual.
Yeah.
Like, I got a good video. I was able to post it. One video did like 4,000 views. The other one didn't do shit. So talk about if one video don't do good, but one video does do good, do you still stick with the same editor?
Yeah, you can still stick with the same editor, but here's the thing. You want to pretty much study the video that does good, and you want to replicate the process. You really want to study the video. But here's the biggest secret, right? And I learned this from people like Mr. Beast, who's like the biggest.
Beast! I done seen more interviews. He gave me more YouTube game, and he gives it away for free.
Absolutely.
But don't nobody watch him because he's on platforms that we don't see.
Exactly. Right. So the main thing is having your thumbnails and your titles right.
On everything.
You know, because here's
SEO keywords.
SEO keywords.
On the front page.
Here's the thing. If we go into a library and we trying to get books, we don't read the content and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to get this book. No, we look at the cover, right?
Right.
We once upon a time we used to have these things called newspapers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And on a newspaper, you had images and then you had a headline on it. You know what I'm talking about? The headline was pretty much the main topic, but the headline,
that's what grabbed you.
That
was the headline was the thumbnail.
Exactly.
Erykah Badu bent over in the Burger King bathroom.
Right.
You know, and it
she
made,
didn't bend over nothing. She just bent over to pick up her phone.
And
you feel me?
But that's the secret to having a good YouTube video is your thumbnail and your title.
Yes.
Because if that doesn't work, and if that's not appealing, nobody's gonna click the video. Therefore, YouTube is not gonna push your video out to anybody.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure your thumbnails and your titles are on point. And if you need help with your thumbnails and titles, go to Chat GPT. Hire somebody off Fiverr or Upwork.
Yeah.
You could get 10 thumbnails for like $30 to $50, depending on who you talk to, who you go for.
Right, because even when they make them and you don't like them, they remake them for you.
You could always have them edit them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Man, that's some game on the front page podcast right there, man. Wop, you got anything?
I do, man, because
I'm
really interested in this purchasing YouTube channels.
Okay.
Now
we forgot to ask him. Yeah, do your thing, J5. Do your thing.
Because like in real estate, you purchase something, you're gonna put money into it, you see some value in it, and you usually sell it, right? You buy some property and usually sell it. Like where can you apply that same game in YouTube? Like, is the market big for people really buying channels? So could you take a channel, blow it up, and then somebody gonna
I'm definitely sure it is, but again, the problem that I ran into with my channel again was that I bought the channel already monetized, but the people who were on it were either bought followers or followers from another country who didn't really know or understand or vibe with the content that I was already producing. Yeah. So I say if you do go that route, make sure it's within something that's already in your niche, and make sure your followers are real, and then you could purchase it. But I would just say, go, don't panic, just go organic with it. You know what I mean?
Don't panic.
Just go organic.
You know what I mean?
That's motherfucking got
that's about 7
I've been writing them all down. About 7 I'm going to the booth.
Probably 10 because we missed some, coming in.
You already
just
know.
Go organic with it, man. Because you'll get it'll take a while, it'll take a little longer, but sometimes it's just better that way.
Gotcha.
Right.
Because you don't want to cook a turkey in a microwave.
No, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to mess the meal
You'll
all
die.
up.
Yeah, you'll
But
die.
let me
Yeah,
ask you this
you will.
before we get out of here, because
Okay.
time is short. I gotta ask you this, bro. If I was just somebody with some money and I had a vision and I wanted to buy a YouTube page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where can I go to buy a monetized YouTube page? Because a lot of people don't even know where they can go search.
Well, I'm gonna be honest
for
with
monetized
you.
YouTube
I
pages.
bought
you feel
one.
me?
I kind of bought one through a friend of mine. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Through somebody that I knew. I would have to say you have to really do your own research. But again, my recommendation is just starting from the ground up with it. You know what I'm saying? Really, really going organic, building a following. You know what I mean? Because if you build a following, you build a community, and then eventually you can sell things to that community.
Yeah, it's real. It's legit.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes,
But on the opposite side, you got things like Instagram theme pages,
Yeah.
where like this one page called Daquan. I don't know if y'all may have heard of it, right? But if you look it up, Daquan sold for like $80 million or something.
His page?
His page.
Wow.
An Instagram page.
Wow.
And guess how much that cost him to start?
Nothing. Then can I get some?
Get to
'Cause
the
I knew
yams.
answer before you even said
He
something.
got to the yams.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
How do
With
I
the
get to the yams, nigga?
He got to.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The Shade Room, it's reported that the Shade Room makes, like 50, 60 grand a month off that page?
Hey,
Something
man.
that's for free. So
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
this is the era that we living in now. You know what I'm saying? Think about this. 15, 20 years
right
ago,
here.
we couldn't even do nothing like this.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
now
you
you
right.
can pretty all
right.
it takes is a Wi-Fi. You literally could turn your phone line into a gold mine. And that's what I'm teaching
Bar.
right
Say
now.
that one more
Bar.
time.
I'm saying you could literally turn your phone line into a gold mine.
That's the 13th bar I wrote down
13th
since
bar.
you been here, nigga.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
put you in the booth, bro.
And if
I
y'all
got
want,
some
hey,
beats.
listen, and if y'all really want to learn to turn your phone mine into a gold mine,
Tell 'em.
join me on the Mansa Musa Mindset.
Tell
page.
'em.
Go to the Mansa
Where
Musa
can they find you at? Because we about to wrap it up. Tell them
man,
everything.
If you want to find me, you can follow me personally at King Issa 7. KINGISA, the number 7. Just my personal page if you just want to connect with me on a personal level. But if you want to do some business, follow me at the Mansa Musa Mindset page. You can follow that same YouTube page, but my main page that's making money right now is Mansa Musa Mode. Mansa Musa Mode.
Man,
There it is right
Quan
there.
got it on the screen for you, man. And I'm your
Greatly
host, T.
appreciate it.
Butler,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
One of your hosts.
J.
You know what I'm
Fowl.
saying? You can
I'm your
find me,
other host,
Mr. One
J.
Gotta Go
Fowl.
Show. That's the homeboy, J. Fowl over there. You can find him
King
at
Rise-
King
underscore
Rising.
Yes, sir. Yes,
he got
sir.
the jazzy spelling on it, so spell it for him, player.
Yeah, KYNG_RIZING.
That's a bougie
Yes, sir.
spelling
Yes,
of King
sir.
Rising. You
Hey
know
man,
what I'm saying?
again,
Bougie.
I want to really take the time again and thank you, brothers, for having me on your platform. This is my first video podcast.
This ain't the last,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
we
man,
gotta
he
have
ain't
you
too
back,
much
man.
game.
We had to
He
cut
got-
it
he
off.
got too many bars. We
too
can't-
many
we
bars.
gotta
gonna
bring him
you
back.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
we
I
gotta
wasn't
bring you
even
back.
dressed for the occasion like that. I'm about to get ready to
That's
hit
what
the
make
gym
it
and
better.
shit, man.
Don't
So,
panic.
It's organic.
It's
Just
organic.
keep
Keep
it
it
organic.
organic.
Yeah,
Right.
this was all organic.
Hey
Yeah.
man, and on that note, this is the first episode of the Front Page Podcast. I hope the homie King Issa gave y'all some game to last a lifetime.
Hey man,
If
hopefully
you,
I gave you some news that'll blow your fuse, man.
you feel me? Hey, that's the 14th bar you wrote. And on that
on the
note,
roll.
man, I'm one of your hosts, T. Butler. That's my partner, J. Fowl over there.
And I am the professional playboy digital marketer, King Issa Ali. For the
Make
one
sure
time,
y'all
man.
like and subscribe on the Front Page Podcast, man. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. We out.
We out.